Okay, so I wanted to have a discussion about this whole Ozempic situation and selling meal plans or programs while on Ozempic. I personally struggled with the situation because I, as a follower, was watching the situation, struggling with my own weight postpartum because I gained a bunch of weight while I was pregnant. And so I was watching this and I'm like, okay, so really, like, she's using macros. She looks so good. This is definitely the secret, is macros. And I did some macro counting a little bit ago and I really struggled. It was really hard to stay consistent. It was like easy for the first couple of weeks and then it got really hard. I think it's really hard when you're watching someone and they're giving advice of like what to do or making you think something or insinuating it by not updating information. And they don't tell you they're doing Ozempic. It can become a really sticky situation because people watching it can sort of start to suffer a little bit, like on a mental health level, because it seems like they're making it look so easy and this is what they're doing and da. And this is why I try to be as transparent and sometimes overly transparent with you guys, even though people have accused me of getting all kinds of things done that I did not get done. I've been very transparent about my entire weight loss journey and surgeries and everything else and what I've used at different times. I've never once told you guys I was doing something else, because I know as a follower how much it impacts someone. If this is what they're doing, why isn't it working for me? And I think this is a lesson for people on both sides, and also people who are, watching it, making decisions about it working for them and not working for yourself, right? It's like you never know what's going on with the person on the other side. Never. And the truth is that even so many people in the health and weight loss field who want to share about how they did this or how they did that, they're never sharing their food, and you're kind of just like, what are you actually doing? The truth is that people don't owe anyone an explanation if they're on GLP-1. They do not owe anyone an explanation. But if you hop into the health and weight loss space on TikTok and you share everything else but that, then it can become a problem. I think as creators, we probably sometimes don't think about how impactful what we're doing, what we're saying, and what we're showing is, not realizing that people are on the other side watching things word for word, trying to copy them at home. And it is a big responsibility, and it's a huge responsibility because you have people of all age ranges who are watching, taking advice, following what you're doing, this, that, and the other. Anyways, I don't know exactly what to say on this topic. I just know that it has affected a lot of people, and a lot of people have been really upset about this situation. And I'm not faulting anybody. I'm not in anybody's shoes. I don't know what the heck is going on in their houses and what they're going through and all that. And I think the worst thing that people can ever do on this app is get together to bully someone. I think that's just absolutely astronomically terrible that people do that. It's happened to me so many times at this point. It doesn't even bother me anymore. But I don't know. I think this is a good lesson for a lot of people. I think more importantly, there are a lot of people who are considering GLP-1, and there are still certain things that you have to do alongside GLP-1. I know you have to do a lot of extra protein and a lot of things. I don't do it. I have not considered doing it, but I have family members who've done it, and I know that there's a lot that goes into it. So why not just document that? And I think still now there's still room to do that. Document what you have done. How often are you taking it? What dose are you taking it at? I think even just sharing that information and just sort of veering your content into, what I eat on a GLP-1, or how often I take a GLP-1, what the side effects have been, and educating on GLP-1, especially being in the medical community. I think this is a really good chance to be able to share, like, have you seen side effects? What have you heard of? Did you decide that the risks were worth the reward? And just being able to document all that. I think there's room for that discussion. And I think people would love to hear the other side. So obviously refunding people who feel upset or cheated is a great first step. But I also think that being able to share, how you achieved what you got now beyond just taking a shot, because we all know it's more than just that. I think would be just a good next step forward. My personal opinion for whoever cares.